Be'ezrat Hashem, the Gemara this morning, Batra, page 57b. Amar Rabbi Yochanan, Mishum Rabbi Bena. Teaches us Rabbi Yochanan in the name of Rabbi Bena, Bakol shutafim me'akvim ze et ze, chutz min hagvisa. So in the olden days, and sometimes even today, people would believe in common houses. You have one house, it's few rooms, each room there's a family living in. The backyard is a common backyard. Now, in the backyard, they used to hang their laundry. So now, in the house itself, each family can contest and say to the other family, you cannot do this. For example, after 8 o'clock at night, they're making a lot of noise. They can tell, I'm sorry, my kids are sleeping, you cannot make noise, right? Or they start coloring and painting on the walls. Hey, I don't like those paintings, I don't like you to dirty the walls, or all kinds of things. Besides one thing, if one of the ladies of the families living in this building or in this common house is hanging her laundry, one of the neighbors cannot come out and say, hey, you're ruining the view. It's not nice to see that. Or, I also wanted to do that. You cannot say that. First come, first serve, and you have all the right to hang your laundry outside without anybody coming to contest about it. Says the Gemara, why? מפני שאין דרכן של בנות ישראל להתבזות על הכביסה. The only other option is to go to the river and to do the laundry, which they used to do in the olden days. Just to understand, HaKadosh Baruch Hu did chesed for the ladies today. You have a machine, you put your laundry, you press a button, and after an hour or so, you get your laundry all washed. In the olden days, it was not so. Ladies would take their basket. After 3, 4, 5 days, they would go to the river and spend from the morning to the night with soaps and all kinds of detergents which they didn't have, their time detergent, and trying to scrub off all the stains and all the black parts of the garments, and they would stay there a whole day. They would sit and hang it there, and it was nice days, and they would come back home. So, in order to lady go to the river, sometimes there's man passing there, and she's mitbaza. She's embarrassed to stand there because when she starts to wash and launder the clothes, sometimes her robe goes up a little bit because she has to go in the water, and people passing by can see her feet, and it's like, for her, it's like a disgrace. So the Gemara says, so therefore, Chachamim gave all the permission so a lady should be able to hang her clothes in her backyard, and one of the neighbors, one of the people living in the common house, not any one of them can contest and say he doesn't like it. Says the Gemara, ועוצם עיניו מראות ברע, the prophet Yeshaya says, the one who closes his eyes not to watch bad is to be praised. What are we talking about? אמר רב חייא בר אבא, זה שאין מסתכל בנשים בשעה שעומדות על הכביסה. We're talking about a person that passes by and they see a lady hanging her laundry to dry, right? And what's the problem? When she's hanging the laundry, she has to raise her hands, and then the sleeves go down and you can see her hands. Or she stretches up to hang the laundry, and then the dress goes up and you can see her feet, right? The covered part of the feet. So, says the Gemara, I don't understand. Amar eichi dami, what's the exact case? If this man that passes by, when he saw that a lady is hanging her laundry and he goes through there, right? If he could have passed in another way and he passed especially through there in order to see her hand or to see her feet, Rashahu. This is a Rasha because he could have gone somewhere else and he crossed through here. And if we're talking about in a scenario when there's no other way where to pass and he had to go through there's no other way leading to the way he wants to go, so anusu, so what do you want from him? He has no other way. He has no other choice. So you cannot say, you cannot say, oh, what a tzaddik, right? He has no other choice. He passed through there, right? Says the Gemara, really, we're speaking in a case, there was no other way to pass. He had to go through this path. and the lady was there hanging her laundry. But he should have closed his eyes and not to look at her, right? So if he closed his eyes, he's a tzaddik. And if he didn't close his eyes, right, even though he had to go through there, he's not such a tzaddik. To teach you in life, you're going to be put in situations where you can either go another way, or if you have no other way to go, and you have to go through a certain path, in a certain passage, in a certain way, you can close your eyes. Some people, they love to watch. Let's say they see two people about to start a fight. So you come and you want to see who's going to win, who's going to punch. Why? If you see such a thing, run away. Don't even stand there, right? If you see all kinds of gatherings, right, or people flirting in the street, and you have no way to go, and this is the only way, close your eyes. Put your eyes down and just go fast and cross them and don't even look at them, right? So when you see certain things, right, which are not appropriate, learn to close your eyes. You don't have to watch everything. So the Rabbi Yehuda Hasid in Sefer Hasidim is teaching us even animals, right? When you see animals in the street, right, being together or whatever, they're doing things that normally you can say it's an animal, but it's something that is not appropriate, just walk away. You see a dog urinating or something like this, don't look. Put your eyes down and go away. You don't have to see everything is going around you. Yes, you're supposed to be vigilant, but when you see things which are not appropriate, learn to close your eyes or put down your eyes and continue on your way. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.